Good morning, Chloe. Okay, so this morning we are going to be refilming our video. I really like the quality of the turbine kit that we got and the solar panel kit, so I'm really excited to be able to get that actually put up. So that's going to be in the works here in the next hopefully couple weeks to be able to get that frame up for the solar panels to sit on. We do have to pick up the pipe to run up to set the wind turbine on. But for now, I've actually got to get these llamas fed. We've got a women's group that we meet up with on Tuesday mornings. And so, well, not every Tuesday morning, but this Tuesday morning. And so we're going to get that video shot. Good morning. Hi, Legra. How are you feeling? Pretty girl. Woo! That was crazy, huh, Gracie? Come on, Allegra. Oop. All right, darling. We definitely still need to get this electric fence up. I'm picking up some coon. Well, the male's a coon and the female's an IPP pig. And we need to get them here. My friends Angela and Jeremy have been holding them for me very kindly, but it's getting mildly out of control. And I need to bring those pigs here. So we got to get that done too today, or at least tomorrow. We'll also be working on the chicken coop. I just don't think it ever gets done. The list ever gets done. Do we ever get caught up? I think we might have gotten that. Give us a thumbs up if you think we got it. Putting all this stuff away. Actually, I'm gonna put this actually in the truck. The spider hitching a ride. Run, little guy, run. Oh, no, he lives in the box now. Okay, garden sneak peek. Stole that guy yesterday. Did the watering. Okay, you guys, I'm so happy with how the garden looks. My little watering system helped out a huge amount. Yay! Super disappointed in the clips that go with that solar thing from Harbor Freight. So I will be having to take that back. That's a big thing of mine. I hate returning things, but, well, you know, it is what it is. It is Harbor Freight. So that setup's going to work really well. I am going to have to get some kind of tub to put the battery in, put the solar charger on the top of it so that it does not get in the rain and that kind of stuff. But this is going to work, so I'm very happy with this. Not sure if you guys can tell, but in the background there, yes, that is smoke. There are fires in this area, and we had a huge thunderstorm go through the other day. If you were watching one of my last videos, I was talking about the thunder that was rolling through, and I thought it was going to rain. Apparently, there were a ton of lightning strikes, which started a lot of fires, and that is not good. Oh, and I'm also super excited because my baby goats were born yesterday. I'll insert some pictures here. Okay, so these baby goats were born at Deer Park Farmstead's place. And these are some friends of mine that took Scarlet for me last year. And I was able to have her bred and get her baby. So I'm really excited about it because Scarlet has an absolute amazing temperament. And We got one girl and one boy. I was really hoping for 2 girls so that I can start my goat herd and be able to get milk and make cheese and all of those wonderful things that I've been doing for many, many years and have not been doing it for quite a while because I have not had my goats. And I'm really excited to be able to start my herd with these girls. And they will go in with the llamas so that Gracie has somebody to guard and have as her herd family. Good morning, chickies. Good morning, big duckies. Hi, Lily. So Lily does have a boyfriend coming. And for those of you that know, I did start out with 3 does in my rabbitry, but I lost 2 when we had that extreme heat. I also lost all of my quail, which makes me very sad. One of the things that I want to do is produce my own meat, and quail is ready to eat in 6 weeks from hatching. So it's a very quick way to be producing your own meat, growing your own meat, and in a small space. And they're just cute and they're just pretty. And I'm really bummed. So I will have to start over with them. But that crazy heat wave just ripped right through and caused a lot of damage. Hi guys. So tell me why you don't get to go walk around with Mama? Is it because you try to hunt deer? Chloe, don't look away. Don't be avoidant. Do you chase the deer and the turkeys? Are you naughty? Yes, you're naughty, but you're cute. Okay, so this morning we're gonna move the ducks into the garden. I watched today's video that came out. Actually, it would have been last week's video. And I had mentioned that I wanted to move the ducks into the garden area. And so we're gonna go ahead and do that because I think it's a great idea. And they have completely cleaned out this area that they're in of all the sticks and the debris and all of that stuff. So that actually might be extremely helpful inside the garden. They are a bit stinky, but I can put down wood chips like we have done in this particular pen that they're in. Spin around so that you're not stepping on the poop and all that kind of stuff. So I can actually do that in there. But we're setting up the baby swimming pool, so this will be exciting to see. Also, look how big they are. I don't think she's talking to me. Ah, Kim, making a run for it! Did you escape the other day, so I had to put a bucket in front of and keep you from escaping? Okay, let me know if you want me to continue to do daily garden. I know that nothing's changing very much in those, but I love the garden, so I want to show it off every single day. But I can move those to weeklies if you want me to, so comment below and let me know. Okay, but until I hear from you, I'm gonna let you guys at least see the fruit. Look, look, look. There it is. Our very first little watermelon. Oh, it even has lines on it. This one has one too. There it is. Competing watermelon, baby watermelons. One for me and one for Kimmy. Gracie. Hi, Gracie. There's no second breakfast. You already had your breakfast. My word. Oh my word, they're literally like triple the size from a week ago when we put them in here. Have little wing feathers. Right there. No, we're going on a road trip. Road trip. Road trip, road trip. Okay, we can look at their duck bills again. We got some with super lights and some with super darks. Can you tell boys from girls? All right, guys, let's go. We're going to have a swimming pool day. Woo. This is the biggest one. This is going to be so funny watching them today. I actually thought they would be too small to get themselves in and out of the thing, but they have grown so much this week. It's ridiculous. I don't think they're going to have a problem getting in and out. Okay. So I've only put about 6 gallons of water in here. I'm kind of doing that on purpose so that at the end of the day I can take the swimming pool, pick it up, and water the garden. It will then be fertilized water with fertilizer in it. So now we're trying to see if they can get themselves in. We know they can get them out because that guy dove out when we pulled that guy out. Those are actually 2 of the smallest ones. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculously cute how they're flapping their wings. Can you get back in? Yo, they made it. It was not graceful, but they made it. That's funny. You haven't figured it out yet. She's like, we've decided the light build ones might be girls because they're smaller and more petite. Okay, so as much as I want to sit and just hang out with the baby ducks and see if they figure out the ramp, I need to come over here and at least stare at the chicken coop for a minute. Make some decisions of whether or not I'm actually going to get busy on it. We have today and tomorrow to get some smaller projects done. Friday afternoon, we are picking up a skid loader and we're going to start clearing behind the RV for the tiny home shipping container to be moved and Kira's cabin to be put up back there. So we did not forget about the off-grid Kira's cabin. We just got to get a space cleared for it. And our skid loader that we own is actually in the shop, which is why I've not been able to move logs or do a bunch of clearing. So I'm hoping this is one that my son rented for me. I will be able to move some logs. I definitely will be able to do clearing and get some holes dug for the solar panel rack and the piers that'll be poured for the shipping container, and I don't know, maybe that's all the piers that'll be poured. But let me show you something that I'm thinking. It would be pretty easy to build a shed here or something to that effect for all of the batteries and solar panel equipment to go into, and then can just dig the trench over to the build site, the new build site where the house is going to be over there. I went and talked to one of my really good friends who actually has solar put up in his place or their place, and you may know them. It is Martin Johnson, Off Grid Living, and I will put a link below to their channel. He's got a lot of information on solar stuff and that kind of stuff, and they possibly might be able to come over here and help me set mine up, which would be amazing. So I got to go look at his setup last night in person and really look at it and get a whole bunch of information, and basically I've learned that I absolutely do not know enough. So there's a ton of research that needs to be happening, but I do think that that's going to be where I end up setting my panels. They would be out of the way. They wouldn't be obstructed. They would get mostly full sun. Like I said, right now there is shade on them, so that's not good, but all winter long there was full sun right there. It was something that I've kind of been looking at. Where do I actually want to put those solar panels in that system? Where did I want to set that up so that there was full sun? Obviously, if I got more over in that direction, there would be 100% full sun, but then I would have to run the wire an extra 100 feet, you know, and that's not really something that I want to do because that's really expensive. Okay, back to what we were doing over here, taking a look at the chicken coop. I've got to get busy on that. So that's something that I'm wanting to do. I did realize something that I did. I'm sure you guys saw it too. I did not extend my rafters over for an overhang because there will be siding on this. So there won't be much support for my metal to overhang. Dang it. Helps if I actually push record. I guess swim time's over. Kim's been setting up a stepping system so that they can get up into the pool. They're so big. Too worried about me. Maybe I'll back off. See what they do. Well, they're all panicked because there's a wolf over there. A short wolf, but still a wolf. Chloe, are you supposed to be in there? Did you get let in there, or did you let yourself in there? Look at how well they bunched together. Chloe thinks they need to be herded. She's like, those are ducks. I know how to herd ducks. Which means there's probably a bigger hole in the dog kennel. You guys don't need to be scared of us. It's not even close to time to go into freezer camp. Oh, that one took a big old step in. Look at that. They figured it out. Except for these guys. I think we're going to name this little poser. We got to think of a name for her. Cindy Crawford. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Cindy. I think she likes it. Hey, buddy. That's a big boy. We could name him Arnold. I'll be back. What you doing? Hanging out on your deck?
Chilling on the deck.
You guys, this is real time. This is not me speeding this up. You taking a nap? I don't know. That one looks like... Oh, give it to me. Arnold is mean. I hope that was edible. He like ducked down. Duck, duck, goose. Duck, duck, dog. Okay, getting a yard of compost. Oh, we're so close up right now. Hold on. Let's zoom out, not in. Okay, so we're actually getting a load of compost. Kimmy, how do you feel about your truck?
It's a real truck now.
Putting a giant load of dirt in there.
It's first load of dirt.
That's so exciting. Okay, so 1 yard is actually 2 scoops from the Kubota scooper. So that amount of compost cost us $49. So we actually felt the back of the truck lower. So if you know how much 1 yard of compost weighs, comment below and let us know. Okay, that's all. I'm doing what you are. Am I where you want me?
Sure. For that shot. Yeah.
Come right here. So my friend Diana gave this to me as a gift. This is actually one of those water balloon fillers that you put on the end of your hose to fill up a whole bunch of water balloons at one time. How amazing is this? Can't reach that far one.